Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Paddock. I hope that you're doing well. Today for religion, we're going to be looking at chapter 13 of our We Believe book. I'm going to show you those pages right now. So here you go. This is chapter 13, 1 and the 3, and it's called Advent. And of course, Advent is the season that we're celebrating right now in the Catholic Church. Began on Sunday, and it'll go on for a few weeks until Christmas Day, which is December the 25th, which is Jesus's birthday, right? So it says, "We gather. Come, Lord Jesus. How do you wait for someone special?" So that's a really good question. Let's say you're waiting for your grandma to maybe come over. I know maybe not now during COVID, but maybe before. What would you do when you had to wait for your grandma to come over? Did your mom maybe clean up the house? Did your mom and dad maybe make something special for grandma to eat? Did your mom and dad maybe say, "Hey, little Johnny, you got to go get dressed up because grandma's on her way"? So there's different ways that we wait for someone special. Now remember, we are waiting for someone special right now. We're waiting for Jesus, waiting for Jesus' birthday. And so we're now getting our houses ready and we're getting ourselves ready for Jesus as well, okay? Now here we celebrate Advent. God chose Mary to be the mother of his son. Mary and her husband Joseph waited for the Son of God to be born. They would name him Jesus. Now this little picture here, you see these dotted lines. If we were to trace the dotted lines, we would actually make a manger. Now a manger is a place where animals would have food in here and the animals would come and eat. So that was Jesus's crib, believe it or not. Jesus didn't have a crib like you and I maybe had a crib. He instead slept in something that animals would have eaten out of. This lady here is Mary, and of course Mary is Jesus's mom. And this guy here, his name is Joseph, and that's Jesus's dad on earth. Now remember, Jesus had two dads. He had Joseph on earth and he had God in heaven. Okay? And then here we have our prayer. This is the Advent canon. Come, Lord Jesus, come and save us. Come, Lord Jesus, come. In this season, we are waiting. Come, Lord Jesus, come. So if you have an Advent wreath at home with candles, today, this whole week anyways, you would be lighting the first purple candle. So just one candle, and it's the purple candle, okay? And it's the candle for hope. All right. Now, I've got a little story here, and it's called The Journey to Bethlehem. So this is just the journey to Bethlehem, because remember, we're still waiting for Jesus to be born. And it says here, Mary and Joseph lived in Nazareth, and they were waiting for Jesus to be born. The ruler wanted to know how many people there were in the world. He wanted everyone counted. Mary and Joseph left Nazareth, and they traveled to Bethlehem to be counted. Mary and Joseph traveled for many days. They were very tired, but finally they got to Bethlehem. Goodness, I bet that would be not a very good journey, especially traveling by donkey when you're pregnant, right? So there we have the little story about Joseph and Mary traveling to Bethlehem. And of course, we know Bethlehem is where Jesus is going to be born, but we'll talk more about that later on. Now, if you haven't already done so, please finish this worksheet here. It's a coloring sheet, and you're going to color your Advent wreath. So remember, purple for the hope candle. Peace is going to be purple as well. Love is going to be purple. Joy will be pink, and white candle for Jesus is that one right there, okay? So color the Advent wreath part itself green, and there's maybe little red berries in there. This week, for the first week of Advent, if you have a Advent wreath at home, you would light the hope candle, which is the first purple candle. All right? So that's it, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.